Hey Stampin' Friends, Darlene with Darling Stamps. It is already October and this is the September kit, which I am now posting because it's been a crazy October already. And I got it late and I got to figure out how to get this thing sooner. Anyhow, this is actually the wheelbarrow that is made from this box. And when you open it up, inside are the little dimensions to cut and paste and do all those things. So, and then when you tape it and do all those things, you wind up with a pretty cool thing, but you X-Acto knife and everything. So anyhow, that's my little wheelbarrow. And I covered it with designer series paper and wrapped the handles and made at least one of the pumpkins. That can't seem to keep its little it's a stem. Yeah. Anyhow, so I wanted to figure that if I could get this off before my October one comes, then I'll be good and doing good. So this was just going to be show and tell, because honestly, people look at the treat boxes, and the treat boxes are not always in our favor. So I'm going to be right back and I'll show you what I did with my treat boxes. All right, so now I have pieces left over, and let me just say that some of the samples I'm going to be showing are from this beautiful cork, which is DSP, and it's in the Occasions catalog, and I can confess that I've ordered some more and it's on back order, so keep an eye on this. But I've used this as my inside, which will be, of course, covered with my layer, but I wanted to at least show you some of that. And I have some pumpkin glitter that I've been using. And anyhow, so I have a bunch of stuff that I will be making more things out of. And I pulled these little guys from last September. So just as an FYI. But let me just jump right in, because I know that all of you are so creative. But let me just show that this is the only thing in this one is this little square right here. That is part of the cutoff. So when you look at your pieces like this little octagon right here is what that piece is. So this is that versatile, very versatile. So beautiful, beautiful. But just letting you know that there's all kinds of pieces that you can use on that. And I've already, unfortunately, been giving out my cards, so I won't show all of the samples. This one is just using some of the cork, some of the pieces from this. So these are the treat boxes, and if you just go in and just cut on the score line, then that becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Cut these off, use that, and so the octagon just worked out real well for that. And the pumpkin is from, of course, last year. So I've got that. Then here's my beautiful cork one. It's probably my favorite. So nice background, pumpkin paper, and then taking each of those pieces of the treat boxes and cutting them up in little pieces and using them for underneath as little strips of coloring, and the little swirly from last year, just the pumpkins that put all those together. This is probably my favorite, and I want to show you just how easy, if I didn't, oh, I did put it away, so let me, I'll be right back. Okay, I needed a slight break because what I was trying to do was to show you how I took this little simple design, which will probably be my main design of making my kits out of. And so taking the piece that you've cut off, and I have one of the small, it's a 1 3/4 by 7/8. It's an oval, and it can actually punch out. If you put it in each of the corners and skip the score lines, it will actually punch out 2 of these guys. So you've got 2 pieces. And as you can see, there are 3. Oh, and make sure to shade the outside. So what I would do with this is just shade, take a sponge and shade all the way around all the pieces. But there's your pumpkin. So I have some, I'll just use this. I have cork and I have glitter that you can use for the stem. So I just use a stem. Of course, the thread, linen thread, really makes it nice. But behind here is just using the blender for the color. So if I were to use orange, in this case for these, I would use orange as my background. This is not the soft succulent as in the kit. This actually is just jade, but it's similar enough that it's not sitting right next to it, and I use this just jade. So there's that. This one, well, got kind of crazy. You can see that I used the cork behind here for a layer. Then I use my pieces here, use part of the labels that come in the kit. These are from last year, and then I made my own background just from the stamps that came in the kit. So there's that. Now this one's just pretty simple. Just 3 little lines, 3 little cuts on here, circle these. I think if I were to do it again, I may round the bottoms on that, but I did the texture on the embossing folder in that middle part. And then this one is just using the Happy Pumpkin, hold on, Harvest Hellos is the one that I used for that pumpkin. And then I used a bigger pumpkin, cut it in half so that it would stick out and make a bigger pumpkin. And then it hides my piece, because of course this little piece is from these pieces, which obviously are not this long, but in the middle is where the gap is. Ha ha ha. So anyhow, and then I love this this Tasteful Textures. It just gives it a little bit of texture, but not too much. Okay, and then this is the die set, and it escapes me, just escapes me. It comes in 2 sets, but it has the circles already popped, and so it gives you, this is actually raised, but I used each of the colors that were in the kit to kind of give me my nice little array of colors, and some stamps that came in the set, but total simple, total layers. Then this one is my last and my favorite. So this is the tree, the life is beautiful. This is from the tree Life is Beautiful with the leaves and the little fox. This fox and this fence is from the new Peaceful Cabin. And then these are my penguin punch that I did, and I used the same paper. This one is the red, the Poppy Parade, and then this was the pale papaya. But just using the same color, same paper, and so anyhow, I thought that was just great. I wanted a quick little video before the month got away with me, and wanted to show you some great alternates. And I know that I'm so thankful for subscribers who look at just getting inspiration for alternates. You have a nice kit and you like the idea of making something different than treat boxes. So have a great day, and I will get my pumpkin for October, and we'll get some alternates out there. Have a good day.